Reporter, Myles wasn't on the block. Why not open up the bidding and get a few more picks? Andrew Berry, GM of the Browns. That wasn't the goal. The goal was to not get a few more picks. And while this could be used as a slight towards him, I think I know what he's trying to say, even without playing the clip. I think it was like, well, I wanted a good enough player in return. And you're not going to get a 1v1 return for no damn Myles Garrett. However, if you could go get a good player like Jared Verse, who's still extremely cheap and is very young and has way more upside left, and you could get a first-round pick for it, why not do it? Why not? If you could get, a first, a first, a second, and a third, why wouldn't you make that deal? And you're getting a player in Jared Verse, who, while there's going to be a lot of comparisons because he's traded for Myles Garrett, but he's no Myles Garrett. But if he keeps doing what he's done, we'll look up his numbers. He's really come on the last couple of years. Like that his first year, he looked the part, but he didn't really look the part. If you watch the tape, last year, not only did he flash, but he flashed with important plays and he was consistent. The thing with Verse was he was consistent, right? So you're getting a guy that's heading into his third year. He's made the Pro Bowl twice, right? Defensive Rookie of the Year. But I still think, to me, last year was his better year. Make of that what you will. The fact that you can get that for the low on a rookie deal for the cheap, if you know you're not going to win with Myles Garrett, clearly the Browns were not winning anything significant with Myles Garrett. If I can flip and get the Defensive Rookie of the Year, a two-time Pro Bowler heading into his third year for the low, with 2 years left for $5 million per, guaranteed bread, easy money, and then string that out if he performs. If Jared Verse performs, now we have the rights to where we can franchise tag him and drag that out. Like, so not only do they have the 2 years left on his contract, his rookie deal, but then they can do the Lamar thing of just franchise tag him for 2 more years at a bigger number, of course, but not the crazy extension bag. So you could get 4 years at market value or below market value performance of a guy who's already made the Pro Bowl twice in 2 seasons. So if you're going to give up Myles Garrett, you're not going to get a player the caliber of Myles Garrett. But if I could get a close enough value player where he's not Myles Garrett good, but Jared Verse is still really, really good, and I get a pick in return, a few picks in return, a first, a second, and a third, and financially, I'm saving buku bread, and I now have control rights over Jared Verse for the foreseeable future, at least over the next 4 years, because 2 years guaranteed, and then I could franchise tag him 2 years after that. I think that's great than just expecting, I want 4 first-round picks for Myles Garrett. That works in Madden. But if we're talking real life, we're talking about constructing a team in real life. Give me Jared Verse in a first, a second, and a third for the foreseeable future, as opposed to I want all the picks right now. So while people are going to try to insinuate that the Browns got thrashed here or they got fleeced here, I don't see that as of right now. Now, if they trick those picks off and Jared Verse just continues just being really good, then yeah, that's a bad trade, because Myles Garrett is going to be one of them. He may even win a Lombardi. So you trade away a guy that's going to be the final piece of potentially a Super Bowl champion, and all you got was a really good player in Jared Verse. That's a problem. You got to hit on at least 2 of these 3 picks that you traded for in this deal. He can't go 1 for 3 or 0 for 3. He's got to go 2 for 3 with these picks. And Jared Verse has to continue ascending. Then you can all right, it makes sense. as opposed to I'm going to trade Myles Garrett. I'm just going to take a shit ton of picks back and we'll figure it out from there. That's the video game way to look at it. That's not reality. There's two trains of thought. You can either let me get the best available player that I can for this high level asset in Myles Garrett and get some draft collateral with it, or screw finding a player that's close enough to Myles Garrett. I just want all the draft capital in the world. I don't think there's nothing wrong with Andrew Berry going with the former as opposed to the latter.